Action cameras, like the popular GoPro Hero or budget-friendly Akaso, are built for adrenaline-fueled exploits. Dashcams, on the other hand, are tailored for the everyday driver, providing continuous surveillance and evidence in the event of accidents or disputes. Yet many people wonder if they can repurpose one for the other's role to save money or space. But the real questions go beyond mere curiosity. Is it actually safe to use an action camera as a dashcam? Is it even worth the effort? And does it make sense technically? Both devices promise high-quality video recording, but they are engineered for vastly different purposes, and confusing the two can lead to frustration, suboptimal performance, or even safety risks. In this video, we will dive deeply into all these points and clarify whether this popular idea holds up in reality. We'll explore the inherent limitations of each when forced into the wrong job and talk about some surprising details that highlight their specialized designs. Let's get started. The debate between action cams and dash cams isn't new, but with recent advancements, the distinctions have become even more pronounced. For instance, the latest action cameras boast features like 5.7K video resolution and extended battery life, making them tempting for multi-use scenarios. However, these enhancements don't address core issues when they're shoehorned into automotive roles. Similarly, dash cams have evolved with Starvis sensors for superior night vision, but they obviously falter in dynamic, handheld environments. However, you should be aware of lesser-known facts, such as how action cams' lithium polymer batteries can swell dangerously in hot vehicles, or how dash cams' fixed mounting systems limit creative angles during sports. Action cameras have revolutionized how we document extreme sports and outdoor adventures, evolving from niche gadgets to essential tools for content creators and thrill seekers. At their core, these compact devices are designed for mobility and resilience, often featuring waterproof housings that allow submersion up to 10 meters or more without additional cases. Their wide-angle lenses capture immersive first-person perspectives, ideal for activities like skydiving or trail running, where the camera might be mounted on a helmet, chest harness, or even a drone. Image stabilization technology, such as Hypersmooth in GoPro models or Flow State in Insta360 cams, ensures buttery smooth footage despite intense vibrations or movements, a feature that's become even more advanced in 2025 with AI-enhanced processing for real-time corrections. What sets action cameras apart is their versatility in creative filmmaking. They support high frame rates, up to 240 frames per second in slow-motion modes on the latest GoPros, for dramatic replays of fast-paced action. And many include built-in microphones with wind noise reduction for clear audio during high-speed pursuits. Battery life has seen significant improvements, and most action cams nowadays offer up to 4 hours of continuous recording in 4K, thanks to efficient power management and larger cells, which is a game-changer for extended hikes or bike rides. However, this endurance comes with trade-offs. These batteries are typically lithium polymer, which prioritize lightweight design over long-term heat resistance, a detail often overlooked until problems arise in non-ideal conditions. Storage is another strength, with support for micro SD cards up to 1 terabyte and internal memory in premium models, allowing for quick bursts of high-res footage without interruptions. Yet, action cameras aren't without their quirks. Their emphasis on portability means they're often controlled via apps or small touchscreens, which can be fiddly during gloves-on activities. Low-light performance has improved with larger sensors in 2025 releases, but they still struggle in dusk or indoor settings compared to specialized gear, leading to grainy footage if not supplemented with external lights. Priced from $200 for budget options, like the Akaso Brave 8 Lite, to over $500 for flagships, they represent a worthwhile investment for adventurers. But their design philosophy, prioritizing excitement over endurance, makes them ill-suited for passive, always-on tasks. In essence, action cams thrive in chaos, capturing the raw energy of the moment, but they demand active user engagement, which becomes a liability when repurposed for something as mundane as daily commuting. Dash cameras, or dash cams, serve as silent guardians on the road, engineered specifically for vehicular use with a focus on reliability and automation. Unlike their action-oriented counterparts, dash cams are mounted discreetly on windshields or dashboards, often with adhesive or suction cups for a semi-permanent fit, and they activate automatically when the vehicle starts. Most dash cams nowadays feature dual-channel recording, front and rear views, with 4K resolution and wide dynamic range to handle varying light conditions, ensuring license plates and road signs remain legible even in glare or shadows. A key innovation in 2025 is the integration of Sony Starvis 2 sensors, which dramatically enhance night vision, reducing noise and improving clarity during low-light drives. The hallmark of dash cams is their loop recording system, which overwrites old footage on the memory card to ensure continuous operation without manual intervention. This is crucial for long drives, where storage might otherwise fill up quickly. Many include G sensors that detect impacts and lock important files to prevent deletion, providing irrefutable evidence in accidents. Parking mode adds another layer of utility. Using motion or impact detection, the camera can record incidents while the car is unattended, powered by a supercapacitor rather than a traditional battery to withstand extreme temperatures without degrading. This capacitor design is a subtle but critical detail. Unlike LiPo batteries, it stores just enough energy to safely shut down the device, avoiding data corruption during sudden power losses. GPS integration logs speed and location data, which can be overlaid on videos for legal purposes, and some models even connect to the cloud for remote viewing via apps, alerting owners to disturbances in real time. Prices range from under $100 for basic units to $500 for advanced setups with radar modules for enhanced parking surveillance. However, dash cams prioritize functionality over flair. They lack the rugged waterproofing or high frame rate options of action cams, and their fixed angles make them unsuitable for handheld use. In 2025, emerging features like AI-driven event detection further automate the process, flagging anomalies like sudden braking. Ultimately, dash cams excel in passive protection, offering peace of mind through seamless integration with your vehicle's ecosystem, but they falter when asked to venture beyond the confines of the car. Attempting to use an action camera as a dash cam might seem like a clever hack, especially with their superior video quality and portability, but it quickly reveals fundamental flaws that can compromise safety and usability. One major issue is battery life. Action cams like the GoPro typically last only 1 to 3 hours on a single charge depending on usage, far short of the all-day demands of commuting, where forgetting to recharge could leave you without footage during a critical incident. Even when plugged into a car's USB port, they don't always support seamless power cycling, leading to interruptions or manual restarts each time the engine turns off. Heat tolerance is another hidden danger. Action cameras are meant for active use with airflow cooling them down. But in a parked car under the sun, interior temperatures can exceed 140 degrees Fahrenheit, causing LiPo batteries to swell, leak, or even catch fire, a risk amplified in models without supercapacitors. User reports from forums highlight how GoPro 11 units failed after summer exposure, with warped casings and corrupted cards. Moreover, action cams lack true loop recording. They might segment files to manage size, but without automatic overwriting. Recording halts when storage fills, potentially missing hours of drive time. Parking mode, a staple of dash cams, is absent here. Action cameras don't have built-in G sensors or motion detection to activate during vandalism or hit and runs, nor do they conserve power efficiently for standby. Low light performance suffers too. While 2025 action cams have improved sensors, they prioritize bright, dynamic scenes, resulting in noisy footage at night compared to dashcam's dedicated night vision tech. Discreetness is overlooked. Bulky action cam mounts draw attention, increasing theft risk, unlike slim dashcam profiles. In motorcycle contexts, action cams mounted on helmets work for vlogs, but fail as reliable recorders due to vibration-induced shutdowns and limited weather sealing against prolonged rain. A surprising detail from recent tests: action cams like the DJI Osmo Action 4 underperform in direct sunlight, with glare washing out details that dash cams handle via polarized lenses. Ultimately, these pitfalls turn a versatile gadget into an unreliable substitute, underscoring why dedicated dash cams are indispensable for road security. Flipping the script and using a dash cam for action camera duties exposes equally glaring shortcomings, as these devices are optimized for stability over spectacle. Dash cams that are tethered to vehicle power sources offer virtually unlimited runtime when plugged in, but their internal batteries, if present, are meager, lasting mere minutes unplugged, making them useless for portable adventures like hiking or skiing. Without rugged casings, they're vulnerable to drops, dust, and water. Submerging a standard dash cam would short it out instantly, unlike action cams' IP68 ratings. Image stabilization is a weak point. Dash cams rely on electronic aids suited for road vibrations, not the erratic shakes of mountain biking, leading to jittery footage that lacks the smoothness of GoPro's hyper-smooth. High frame rate recording for slow motion is rare. Most top out at 60 FPS, missing the 240 FPS capabilities of action cams for capturing nuanced details. Mounting versatility is limited to windshields or dashboards, with no options for helmets or handlebars, forcing awkward adaptations that compromise safety and angles. In extreme conditions, dash cams overheat without active cooling, and their audio quality suffers from poor wind resistance, turning adventure vlogs into muffled messes. A lesser-known limitation: dash cams' wide-angle lenses distort edges in non-vehicular use, creating fisheye effects unsuitable for professional edits, while action cams offer lens correction modes. For motorcycles, dedicated dash cams exist with vibration dampening, but they still can't match action cams' creative freedom. Even hybrid attempts with detachable selfie stick fall short, excelling neither as a surveillance tool nor an adventure recorder, as tests show compromised video quality in both roles. These constraints highlight how dashcams' automotive focus renders them ineffective for the spontaneous, high-impact world of action filming. Deciding between an action cam and a dash cam boils down to your lifestyle and priorities, but armed with the knowledge of their limitations, the choice becomes clearer. If your days involve scenic drives, urban commutes, or a need for insurance-proof evidence, a dash cam is non-negotiable. Opt for ones with dual 4K channels and cloud connectivity for remote alerts, which can even lower premiums by proving safe driving habits. For thrill seekers documenting hikes, dives, or races, an action cam like the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro shines with its 4-hour battery and internal storage, allowing seamless transfers without cards. Budget plays a role. Entry-level dashcams start at $100 with basic features, while action cams hover around $200 for reliable waterproofing. For motorcyclists, specialized dash cams with hardwired kits offer better protection than action cams, which may detach during crashes. Ultimately, assess your primary use. Passive security favors dash cams. Active creativity demands action cams. Investing in both ensures comprehensive coverage without compromises. In the end, action cameras and dash cameras are masterful in their domains, but falter when roles are reversed, a lesson reinforced by their specialized engineering and real-world tests. By avoiding the temptation to misuse one for the other, you harness their full potential. Action cams for unforgettable adventures, dash cams for unwavering road vigilance. As technology advances in 2025, these distinctions only sharpen, reminding us that the right tool not only captures moments, but protects them too. Choose wisely, and let each device do what it does best.